What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Loop Hero. And we today are going to be doing a few different things, but we're going to pick up where we left off last time. Haven't played much at all. Been getting into Total Warhammer 2 again, just playing some multiplayer, having some fun with that. But I came back and I was just sitting here kind of, planning out the day's video when I realized something that I did want to get done was the production of a second warehouse. So you can only have two, and they're pretty damn good. Plus 10 to the camp's item limit I think is incredibly valuable. Unfortunately for us, the only place to place it is next to a supply depot. We're not getting rid of our diner, we're not getting rid of our refuge, the other warehouse, or I think our once upgraded war camp, yes, level 2. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, I haven't demolished anything yet in this game, I haven't dismantled anything. Let's see, 4332. How much did it cost to build? This is something I wanted to... I can't even see because I have the maximum number. You know what? We're going to dismantle it. Achievement unlocked, hole in memory. So, that... what did I say? 4322, something like that? So, it looks like we lost about half of the resources. We could pretty much instantly turn around and build it again. The placement doesn't seem to actually matter all that much. Let's just put it here. Boom, and now we have it back, same as before, no big deal. But now I have room to build my second and last warehouse here. So, alright, so we learned how dismantling works. Now, for the actual playing, you know what, no, something else I wanted to do. We haven't messed with alchemy. I don't know if I want to mess with alchemy until I put a little more thought into it. But something we definitely haven't put any effort into is... unlocking the articles. How many of these do we have? 64? I guess I should be using them. However, town, suburbs, anything that I actually didn't notice. We still have one more golden card. Reeds, shipwrecks. Still an enemy here. Vampire, mage, and an enemy here. So 2 more enemies that we haven't seen in this game. Interesting. They must be pretty damn rare if we haven't discovered them yet. Because we've even seen the dark slime. We've seen the prime matter. You know what? I'm dying to see what we unlock here. A creature beyond all comprehension. There are no words to fully describe it, and no words to even partially describe it. Both nothing and everything simultaneously. Here's writing about me. I'm writing with your hands. I'm reading with your eyes. I know that I don't understand this because you don't. Because I'm everything. Every living being is me. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to read all these guys, but I would like to spend, some of these books of memories. I don't know what, if any, good will come of this other than lore. Which, I don't hate. But I would hope that... I thought this whole mechanic would give us some actual tangible benefit other than lore. But no, I mean the lore might be funny. The recipe for slime lasagna is so simple, even a goddamn slime itself could make it. The only tricky thing is surviving after tasting it. By Thornton Damsey. I see what you did there. So, I mean, there's definitely some value to reading this just because there's probably some funny stuff in here. Let's see what happens if we unlock this. Huh. Getting lore on materials. Strange. From defeating mage and cosmic type enemies. A piece of the cosmos itself, a time shard, a fragment of something infinite and immeasurable. You can't feel its shape even when holding it in your hand. Things like this come into our world with various creatures capable of magic. Only they can extract pieces of the astral plane and use them for their own needs. Orb of Unity. I kind of feel like I want to use it more for the creatures. Is there nothing else to use this on? I guess not. Okay. Well, let's maybe do the bosses. That seems like a good idea. Because I feel like this is our best bang for our buck in terms of getting lore. Let's just pop it. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if you guys actually want me to read all this, but I think I will, actually. I think I will. A powerful dead mage, cosmic whirlwinds fill his being with the cold light of a faraway star. He is traveling with his palace, which even further empowers this already dangerous sorcerer. Some time ago I had a thought. What if I'm too young to have such magical power? What if my juvenile wish to fix this world is too powerful? It's easy to start thinking that only I know what the world should be like. I'm afraid that there won't be anyone who could stop me. The magic community only tolerates me out of necessity. They have no way of hurting me even if they wanted to. The complex of protective spells I've put on my body to automate its functions exceeds all expectations. Once, an agitator that came to ask me to join the council had secretly poisoned the food. I was convulsing and vomiting, but my body, controlled by protective spells, was able to quickly and efficiently beat the poisoner in a magic duel and to prepare an antidote using the food leftovers. Or maybe it had to torture the still living prisoner to get the information about the poison. Who knows? I must continue improving my creation. So much unfinished research in so little time. But what if I could teach my body to operate while I'm sleeping? That would be highly efficient. Only the decay of the cosmos keeps troubling me. Entropy is merciless. Every type of energy inevitably dissipates in its attempt to reach static uniformity. I have the power to swap the stars in the sky, to separate space from all of their existence, and to see and absorb the necessary streams of reality, but I cannot stop the entropy. This helplessness is weighing me down. If I fail, there will be no one left to do it. Protective, or what could be more accurate, imitation spells are my greatest creation. With age, moments of forgetfulness become more frequent. The complex weaving of spells is taking over me, and every time I wake up, I see how perfect my creation is. All the decisions, all the work, notes, experiments, it all looks as if I made it during my prime years. Even the rare mistakes are made in the same points where I myself could have done them. This imitation is flawless. I'm not even sure which of us I currently am. Am I the old man that's sane and full of health? Or am I the one who controls his unconscious body? I'm dead. The question of who I am doesn't bother me anymore. Sadness and sorrow. It's good that I was skillful enough to imitate emotions. Without them, some of my decisions wouldn't be exactly mine. There's no reason to preserve the flesh. It's irrational. The skeleton will suffice. One could think that my current independent existence as a complex of spells is a final point. But I won't make this mistake. Anything that's not evolving is doomed for oblivion. Even without my prototype, I have much room for improvement. The solution to the entropy problem still evades me. Luckily, the confines of a short lifespan are lifted now, and I have time to find some answers. My old calculations of the universe's dynamic expansion were incorrect. The zone of non-existence beyond the Ism and Auric galaxies was always there. But why hasn't this simple fact taken into account in the baselines of my work? Interesting. It sounds like Dr. Manhattan, if he everyone on Earth just died and he just kept living forever, and eventually he just kind of lost the plot. Just went sightseeing through the universe to try to figure out how to fix it all. Very interesting. I don't have a lot of dialogues with the priestess. I don't know how much reason there is to go back, to those earlier chapters. I probably should just try and proceed in the fourth chapter, so that way I can unlock dialogues with her that way. Let's see what the priestess is all about. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If not, always feel free to skip ahead to different portions of the video. But I've been playing a lot of this game, and I still kind of don't know why, right? Other than the fact that it's a fun game. I'm a lore person, always have been, so I do like to read this stuff. Guided by her faith, she is filled with the desire to punish all heretics and apostates. Her cold stare and fiery speeches will pierce anyone's heart, and if they don't, the piercing will be done by the blades of angels she summons. The colorful crystals of the stained glass windows that protect her are mesmerizing. Sigma is the best one of us. She is kind and devout. Her preaching is simple but so sincere. She doesn't just believe, she knows. Her service is not in her gentle smile or kind words, but in her burning hatred for all evil and injustice. Her pilgrimage takes her to the most distant lands where she often suffers wounds so heavy that only miracles are able to save her. Every evil she encounters, however overwhelming it might seem, is cut down by the angels she guides. Why am I so ashamed to look in her eyes? Is it because my faith is too weak? How much harder should I pray? How much more should I deprive myself of to become at least a little like her? Her last journey ended in failure. I'm praying for her health. There hasn't been any news about her for a long time. This already happened before. I know that the heavens will protect their most devout daughter, but I worry still. I nearly stopped eating because of the stress the sisters are worrying for me. I'm not feeling well. Every day my spirit weakens. How could Sigma abandon us when she is needed so much? I've sinned too much. I'm impure. If she were here, all this blasphemy in my head would just dissipate like a cloud of black smoke. My prayer will give me strength. I'm doing a week's worth of hard work in one day, and my body isn't even getting tired. Is this the result of my prayers for her health? My hair has turned gray, but everyone is telling me that I look even younger than before. The sickness will fade as soon as I'm able to see our dear Sigma again. I pray for everything, constantly. They brought me my clothes. All doubts will disappear today. This diary is useless, but I'll keep this record in memory of our sister. I must comfort what remains of her mind until it leaves her body completely. I'm very sorry that my return means another death, but so is the higher will, and it's a blessing too. The pains from her physical form changes have ceased, and her spiritual suffering will soon be over too. She has closed her eyes, and I, Sigma, have opened mine. I'm greeting a new day, and in the name of all my sisters, this day won't be for naught. Interesting. This is all quite fascinating. Unlock a little more about the angels, perhaps? The fury of the heavens themselves put into a suit of armor with a pair of wings. Only the most righteous can call upon their help, and they will fully trust that call and follow it to the letter in their fight against evil. You may disagree with their opinion about you being unclean, but don't waste your breath trying to change their mind. They are not here to judge, only to carry out the sentence. They remind me of, I kind of watched a movie yesterday on TV, not yesterday, recently I meant to say, I, Frankenstein, and they remind me of like the gargoyle angel people that were fighting against the demon dudes. A look full of disappointment, that is the answer you'll get from the question about what angels are and where do they come from. What does it matter? Do you need to study a miracle to admire it? That's what she was trying to say, and she's absolutely right. I don't know what I'm more ashamed of, for asking those questions, or for still wishing to know the answers to them. I've got all of this dude's, all of his, chat options. I still have 47 of these, Jesus. The hunter is prowling through the cosmos looking for his prey. His sharp sight allows him to see anything from immeasurable distances and to extinguish a star with only one precise shot, and his loyal hounds will help him get rid of the planets that are not worth wasting his gunpowder on. Only something completely extraordinary can force the hunter to fight in close quarters, something that doesn't let him continue his hunt from a distance. Some people may call me selfish, but hey, I'm selfish, but I'm also useful. I'm not saving this world because I love its people, but because they love me. Thank you, thank you. I'm always happy to be your idol. See you in the next cataclysm. Don't miss it. It will be spectacular, I promise. And so on. I'm ready to tear out the throat of a most dangerous beast just to see their eyes full of admiration. Or at least so I thought. But not every metaphor is destined to become reality. A cosmic leviathan came to devour my planet. It could hardly fit in its mouth. Dumb animal. Oh yeah, I decided to start a diary, but sadly I had no ink, so I had to shoot that useless creature in the throat. It was only wasting carbon, and my time anyway. That's right, these words are written with its blood, at least some use for that giant piece of garbage. The years go by, I don't even remember when I became such a powerful bastard. Getting from one star to another now takes less than a second. Of course, there's an occasional risk of hitting some planets, useless piles of frozen feces. One day I'll grind them all into dust. There is no being that could rival me on any of the inhabited planets of this galaxy, but what can you do? Such is the burden of being phenomenal. There's enough me for everyone. I'll protect all inhabited worlds. I'll have more spare time when my black hole pups grow up. I'll try reaching the next galaxy then. I bet they need an idol and protector too, but first I have to deal with this advancing emptiness. If someone is behind it, they won't be staying there for long. The darkness approaches. What the hell is happening here? Why does no one notice that stars keep disappearing from the skies? Guess I can protect them from everything except from being morons. Maybe I'm paranoid? The hounds have grown since their birth. How many eons ago was it? Yes, it's much easier to write a rhetorical question in this diary than try to find the actual date. By tracing the bullets that I shot at the upcoming darkness, I can tell that our meeting is drawing near. Come closer, my hounds and I are waiting for you. And if I'm not able to handle you, this juicy piece of universe still won't be yours. I have enough power to feed every piece of it into the black hole that this galaxy is orbiting around. I will survive. I am the hunter, and every threat to this world is my prey. Fair. This is all quite fascinating, honestly. And then his hounds. A miniature black hole turned into a dog by some freaky whim of creation. Their eyes can see millions of galaxies, and their fangs can slice through even the vacuum itself. Every unwary move you make will be heard from the other end of the universe. Although in the shape of a hound, a black hole still doesn't have enough motivation for anything except passive existence at a singular point in space. But their eternal master and companion can easily compensate for this flaw. Impossible! Forcing a black hole into serving you is not like merely adopting puppies. Then do you agree to not wear any pants for a week if I succeed? Black hole hounds are hypothetically You've already made one, haven't you? No, of course not. No, no. It just sounded as if I've actually made two. A message from outer space. Hilarious. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead, and because I highly doubt too many people actually want me to read all this. I'd actually like to go through it, but I just feel like I don't know how much good content it makes. I'm curious what happens if maybe there's perhaps some sort of achievement. Not that I care, honestly, all that much about that. I'm mostly curious if there's... Yeah, there we go. An achievement unlocked, Observer. So, I mean, we got the achievement. Hopefully there's nothing more interesting I could be spending these on. But there we go. That's all of them. And if we want more, we just need to play with the... Not that. We need to play with the cemetery. That's how we've been getting them. So, let's do a rogue run. I'd like to win. I like to win for once. Let's do an arsenal. Let's grab an outpost. Let's go... Get rid of desert, go back to rock. I haven't used the grove or blood grove in a hot second. I've been using the heck out of other things. I like this. I kind of like this. Maybe we toss battlefield. I do like the road lantern too, though. Battlefield, spider cocoon. And can I toss one more thing? I feel like it just makes sense to always have the treasury. I'd like to do a grove and a blood grove. I'm looking to see what I could get rid of. I like the Smith's Forge. I want to keep the Bookery and the Vampire Mansion. I think I'm going to get rid of... I don't know. I don't want to get rid of that either. What am I talking? I guess just the cemetery. Yeah, let's do it like this. This is fine. Alright, wish me luck, yo. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the little bit of like a, you know, a lore break. You know, I very rarely have I ever deeply enjoyed a game where no lore was present. So, this game has lore. Let's take advantage of it and learn something about it. Okay. Here's the deal. I got rid of the battlefields, so getting bridges will still give me, like, fish people. Right? But I'm trying to think what if there is a better way to do this. Come maybe from the top here. Line up the forests. Let there be mountains here, right? Come down at some point, go through here. Maybe like come up here, something like that. I want as much surface area as possible. And I would like to fight the fisherman with the rogue. I think I did... I've had a battle or two or something against a large number of fishermen playing as the necromancer, and they stomped me. They are so strong in multiples, it's crazy. They have, you know, a force multiplier, but with any help at all, they're just so much stronger. Okay, well, we got a lot of rivers off the bat. Not mad at it. That's letting me plan stuff. Okay. Happy to get the magic HP. Level 2 boots. And that's it. At some point very soon, probably after I get the second warehouse, just a few more upgrades perhaps, and I'm going to be very much looking forward to Thinking something like that. I don't know. I'm saving room for a mountain here and like a suburb all the way down here. I just don't know if I want to go down one more. I don't want to waste a lot of space, so I'm thinking boom, boom, boom. No, this is not good. Could go boom. Yeah, that's not good. Let's keep rolling while I think. I could just go down. I could just go straight down. Go straight down and, like, you know, make a bridge here, come up, something like that. And if I'm doing that, then I want my suburb, like, here-ish. Alright, let's start it. Placement is so key. It's worth taking an extra, you know, 10 seconds to think about it and consider it. If we mess it up, we lose out on so much value. And value is pretty much the name of this game. We've got a lot of wheat fields, man. A village would be nice. Or even, what is it, a bookery? Could be nice. Alright, anything good? I see some pretty good armor. I see a much better weapon. Level 3 boots. Alright, keep it rolling. My crossbow babies came to help me. You know what, let's, I know I'm gonna want one here or here. Let's put one here. That way these guys will help me with the vampires and the village that I'm eventually gonna put there. Man, look at all this wheat. Bake some bread with this stuff. Silver pendant. I'm curious if any of you guys out there have ever made any, baked any fresh bread. I have. And it's a pretty fun little hobby. If you ever feel like doing it. It's not a waste of time. Making like a starter is pretty easy, which is what you need in order to, I'll go ahead and place this right here, right now. Which is what you need in order to, like, begin the process. It's a pretty simple thing. You just gotta kind of continuously scrape stuff off the top, dump a little bit out. Let's put a grove here. But like, seriously, no sandwich will taste better than one that you've like put on your own bread. It's so sweet. Okay, do I want... I'm gonna take the HP early on, I think is more important. I'm gonna take the better boots. Take the better necklace or amulet. I'll take commons all day if stats are better. Our damage already feels kinda high. But we're not really, I mean, we're not fighting much yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop that. Okay. And then a road lantern. Here is probably a good idea. That's a lot of coverage. River, thicket, mountain. Could be saving the mountains for after we make the large mountain, the peak, but I don't know. Alright, finally. Let's get that. Let's get this. Just in time. Tough fight, but the crossbowmen will help me, and so will the guard. And you know what? I'm just going to take the resurrection. Gives me no immediate value, but I'll probably be happy to have it before the end. So many rivers, man. Alright, what do we got? I see really good boot upgrade. Really good necklace upgrade. And then a solid... Yeah. Do we want that or do we want this? Max HP? We want the max HP. So a little bit of lost value there, but we're going to have to smack this guy. Remember, the only thing that matters about him is how many times we hit him. You only do 1 HP at a time, and he's got 11 HP. The faster our attack speed, I think just straight up the better it is. Okay. I do want to save these positions for the lanterns. And we could be making the T shape right now to get the early town. Missing out on a tiny bit of experience. We're gonna have this cleared out in no time. Happy to see a treasury. Now we can make plans to throw some like resources that way. Okay, level 6 amulet, level 5 axe with a rare level 4 axe, and that's it. Alright, not a great haul that time. Alright, incoming harpies and goblins. We have 2 oblivions in our hand, so if the goblin spawns in a location we don't like, we can always get rid of it. Had to burn a few potions here. Having this thing backed up by slimes is kind of rough. Alright, harpies into... Yeah, that's fine. What does this do again? Take a little less damage from vampires, that's nice. I guess if you were trying to farm vampires and farm vampire... You know what, I'm gonna take that. If you're trying to farm vampires and farm vampire mages, you could do like, go into your warehouse and just equip a ton of those. Getting hit pretty hard here. They had a lot of revives this battle. Alright, show me what you got. Good stuff. I'm seeing some level 8s here. Okay, no weapons though. The last few fights have shown me that we could use some damage now. We're kind of falling behind in the damage game. Using level 4 and level 5 gear on level 7. Not so hot. I don't know if I honestly want... I might place another forge, but only place it with one space open. I wanted to place this wherever it was that I would place a bookery. I'm going to put that there. And what I mean by that is like placing like this. Or like that, you know. I could do something like this. And get some help from my boy there. Alright, that's a tough fight. I don't know how I feel about that with no backup. Our attack speed bonus is only plus 16%. Not great. I want to pretty much use the rest of this space for suburbs. So I'm going to start moving my mountains and such in the other direction. And since I've got 2 Oblivions, I'm considering using one on that, this here. I feel like we're going to end up taking too much damage. So I'm just going to pop them. I could have waited till I got a little closer to guarantee that another one won't spawn. But I don't mind fighting 1 or 2 goblins. It's 3 goblins with, you know, and I've got mediocre gear. Plus the ooze. Love to see another village. Could expand our pastures. Very soon here we're going to make a village question mark. If we haven't already and I just didn't notice. Nice. Happy to see a road lantern. We can get that over where the goblin camp is. Yeah, and I'm not placing any more Smith's Forge. We're barely, you know, getting by with the ones we have. Road lantern there. Yeah, and there we go. And I can place double wheat fields here. I'm going to place 1. And then if I get a village, I'll put it here and convert it. Level 10 weapon. Yes, yes, please. And a level 9. Okay. The rest of my gear, I think, is superior. Nope, 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 nope. Level 10 boots. And that's it. Alright. The rest of the stuff goes in the trash can. Time flies 15% faster. Sure. Spawns more enemies, also gives me more daylight, which not as good as I might hope based on the fact that I don't have meadows, so I'm not really benefiting from the healing at all, which kind of sucks. Let's get that placed. Yeah, I didn't really feel the love from any of those traits that were given to me. And another village. I'm going to take it and place it. And I'm actually going to take these and place these as well. I want this stuff. I want to get the bookery, you know, collapsed or whatever it's called, so that it can spawn us some vampire mages. Another outpost. Happy to see that, too. And we haven't really made the most efficient mountain area. I could honestly just start a new one. Trying to look around like, man, where do I need to help? I have literally nothing here yet. Or there. You know what? I'll just put one there. You know, and I have a bandit camp here too. I wish I had thought about that and got rid of it. Before I think I had one additional Oblivion that I hadn't used. I let it get cycled with the Bookery. Alright, what is the lottery giving me this time? I see level 12 armor, another like 200 HP. That's cool. And then a level 10 necklace. And a slightly better weapon here. Okay. Another vampire mansion. Is there anywhere I'd like to place that? You know what? I'll put one here. Not all that necessary. I'm just gonna pop that right now. Not expecting to get good loot. It's been a long time since I've gotten like really good loot from that. Ooh, another goblin camp just spawned. I didn't get a chance to see. Is that in a good spot? I know it's under the effect of the lantern, so it'll never spawn more than 3 enemies, which I think we'll always be able to beat. As long as there's no swamp near it to give them their archers, I think we're fine. Start wrapping that up. We're up to 1450 HP. That's a pretty good amount. I don't really like our stats here so much, but that's just because we're not at the point, I don't think, where we can truly like manipulate the stats. We're just taking whatever, you know, better numbers we see. We're not necessarily trying to cultivate a particular build. Not bad. Keep in mind these guys only counter. We crushed them so easily. I discovered in a Necromancer Let's Play, or a Necromancer run that I did off camera, just how good the Necromancer is versus them. Because the Necromancer doesn't ever directly attack them. The Necromancer literally cannot take damage from them. So, pretty OP strats there. Alright, give me something good. Shield of Faith? Sure. I mean, that's 4 traits down. One is combat like irrelevant. 2 are defensive and 1 is offensive. I'm gonna put another Bookery down here. And just roll the other one. That was a pretty tough fight. Take the suburbs. Take the river. Thank you, Mr. Scarecrow. Alright, level 11 weapons. Level 14? Okay. You win. You win this round. Let's take that. Level 11 rare boots. And let's take a look at this. 195 versus 272. A little bit of magic damage, damage to all. This is actually pretty good damage-wise. But I do miss out. I think I'm just going to take the raw stats. Staying alive longer just straight up means I do more damage over time. I have more time to do more damage is how I kind of choose to look at it. Let's go Grove here. Finish that off, see what we get. Was hoping to get that, and we did. I don't know if it's possible to bring 2 of these guys into the boss fight. I feel like it probably is. Let's test it. Now's as good a time as any. This could be bad. I don't know if I quite want to do that. I'm going to put it here, and if I get a village, I'll put it there. And that'll give me, like... You know what? I got it. I'm curious how that will affect their spawning. I want to be paying attention to how much experience these guys give me, too. I'm at 534 right now. Okay, so 42. 42 experience, I believe. I don't think everything gives me the same amount. That would be kind of weak. Man, does everything give me the same amount? Because that's crazy. Alright, the river is starting to do what I want it to do. Outpost here. Might just go here to make my life easier. This could be rough. Please kill these guys quickly. None of them were confused. That's not good. Man, what a rough fight. I will say, it's starting to look like I don't know if I'll make fishmen here. I don't know if I'm going to get... You know, if I'm just going to make a bridge this way and just make a ton of the reeds or whatever. We can test it, but it might, like, ruin the run. Oh my god, they destroyed my boots. I guess that's why it's good to have more items in the inventory. To give them a better chance of destroying that instead of your actual stuff. If I get an Oblivion, I might just want to start getting rid of the bandit camps. Another village, you say? I'm gonna... If I put it here, the goblins will never spawn. Which I might want. Instead, I'm gonna put it here. And maybe we just do like a quick duck in and duck out. I just kind of want to see how the rogue does against the Naga, or the Fishmen. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of 15s. 15 armor. 15 boots. 13 weapon. Better 11 amulet. Okay. Roll it. We have so few cards. And the game has provided me with cards. Thank you, game. I kind of want to do this and then down, just to get them in. Our bonus experience right now, 37. This is so annoying. Please kill the vampire first. If you attack the vampire first, these guys just stand there and don't do anything. Deals me a handful of Oblivion cards that can heal me, and then I can then also turn around and reroll into other more useful cards that also will help me to crumble the bookery. Lethal Weakness has helped me win the boss fight so many times. I'm going to take Blissful Ignorance. And I'm going to get rid of Bandit Camps. I think weren't there 2? Yes. And then we will see about re-rolling the rest. I can't put my wheat field there. I'll put it here. We've still got a little bit of ways to go before the boss. Attack speed only at 51%. I'll just choose maybe to roll that. What I can do right now, if I want, is something like this. Just make my upcoming path just a little bit easier. Get a little bit of HP heal. Actually, do I heal on killing groups? Or do I only kill on deleting tiles? It says using them, not necessarily how to use them. Alright, I'm ready. Destroy all my gear. Like, if they destroyed my armor here, or my amulet, that would be rough, because I don't have a backup. Alright. Hashtag blessed, I guess. Got a sturdy stool. We also picked up another alchemist shelf, which is what we're using right now in our supplies to have 8 potions. I think the trick is just to get 1,000,000 of these things. I don't know if that's a bad strategy. Just get a ton of them in your supplies. Roll as many as the game lets you roll. That might have been dumb. I don't think I needed the bridge. I was just kind of curious what would happen. But I think I should have just jumped back down. Okay, we got some cards. We got some cards. Gotta see how close we are on the bookery. The idea there being to spawn tomes. 8. Okay. I see you, goblins. I'm actually gonna swipe you. And I could make the other one irrelevant, but instead I'm just going to put it here. Let's hold off. When it comes to the thickets, What I'm thinking I'm going to do is come this way. And then maybe go up. Something like that. So maybe I just start putting thickets along what I know to be the future path of the river. Assuming I make it that far, I mean, the boss is on its way. Alright, we got a snake man. Just one, though. Alright, let's see what my gear is before I fight him, though. Damn, looks like nothing spectacular. Boot upgrade. Okay, a decent amulet upgrade. I like the 11 defense. That's basically all of our defense. And then a superior weapon. See, this is pretty comparable, though. Like 100... Less than 100 HP for 11% evasion might just be worth it. I'm not gonna equip that. Well, this is not a fair fight. We're already like halfway to the next level. Fingers crossed for like the rat wolf. Do we just spawn another goblin camp or something somewhere? We've got 2 more spots for suburbs. And then the jig is up for that. I don't want to trigger the boss like right now before I get to the loop next time. I want to have at least one more full loop. Wow, what an unexpectedly terrible fight. We're taking so much damage. That was bad. We're fighting a big flesh golem with 2k HP. Why do you hate me, game? He hit me for 260 something damage. And evasion was clutch there. Double evasion. 360 HP hit me for. And we reflected the last hit. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Put that there. This is what I was hoping to do just because I wanted to see how strong they were, but now I'm at the point where I'm starting to get a little worried that maybe we made stronger forces than we intended. But I think honestly our traits are just weak. They're just not enough like combat related traits. That is not... oh my god, we're gonna lose. Yep, that was so dumb. I thought I had like a few more placements, and I didn't. So, I mean, the jig is up. I just straight up cost us the run. But I don't even know if we would have made it around another full time. But this is gonna burn our resurrection. And we're gonna resurrect. But it's not like we get our potions back or anything like that. Man, what a big mistake. I don't know. That's what I get for not playing the game for like 2 days. Just goofy mistakes. Yeah, no more suburbs. They're dead cards. Damn, I wanted one more lap. We kind of just had to make it to our villages and stuff, you know? At least we're going to level one more time, so a chance for a good trait. 20% chance to perform a quick 3-hit combo. I'm going to take lightning fast. But now, even more important than ever, that we place our stuff. This could be a tough fight. We're going to take so much damage trying to kill. This is the worst guy to make. Maybe this or the flesh golem are the worst. Let's see, can we get a crit or something? We're just going to die right here. Unbelievable. Damn. So much value lost. Dang it. I'm rusty, I guess. And there's nothing we can build. I needed more of these to make the warehouse. That was like the one thing I was trying to do today. And we're already up to an hour on today's video, basically. Dang it. That was not very productive. Not very productive at all. If I want to upgrade this now. Oh well. Dang, guys. Today wasn't a total waste because at least we delved a little deeper into the lore, but that was such like, I feel like a newbie mistake, series of mistakes that led us there. But I also felt like we weren't really powerful enough to continue. Anyway, I think the next lap, even had we not summoned the boss, like we didn't even make it through our lap. We didn't even get to the boss. So ultimately, I guess summoning the boss wasn't the true problem. We weren't jacked. We weren't jacked and tanned. We weren't strong enough. But yeah, maybe next time we'll just delve into chapter 4 as hard as we can, just to see how far we can get. And if we can't get past the Lich, then so be it. But we'll do our best. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. My name's Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.